And so I was thinking Thanksgiving should, don't we teach that gratitude is something that we bring with us everywhere? And so I was thinking, what if we had one day a year where we took care of ourselves physically? Like, what if one day a year, December 1st, this Tuesday, is going to be Take Care of Ourselves Physically Day? Okay? One day a year, we're going to jog. One day a year, we're going to visit that place called Bally's, take the membership card for LA Fitness out of our wallet. We're going to drop in and work out. One day a year. One day a year, we're going to eat healthy. But then we're going to expect to be physically fit all year long. What's wrong with that picture? Well, if we want to be spiritually fit, do you see my point? Do you see my point about gratitude in each and every practical spiritual principle we share with week after week in this church? This is a spiritual exercise program. Show up at the gym once a year, and you will reap what you sow. And so spiritual fitness, it works the same way as physical fitness. It's not about the one day of tearing your muscles or hurting yourself or going all out because there's a tragedy in your life. Or all right, I have this really great date and I want to look good, so I'm going to work out, for 16 hours to get ready for my dinner Tuesday night. You know what'll happen? Nothing. Consistency is required to see real results in a physical exercise program, and consistency is equally required to express real demonstration in spirituality. It's very easy to create images of a success. We can dream about them all the time. They come naturally. Why? Because the power of the mind of God expresses in us. We dream about success naturally, but it's a whole another experience to exercise command, to be an authority of those images and only align ourselves with the images that represent God ideas in our life. We have dominion in one place and one place only. It is our mind. No matter what goes on outside, nobody can force us to think lack. Nobody can force you to think abundance. The place where we have 100% control, the place where we have full dominion, is the thoughts we choose to hang out. And so a woman who has her imagination under her control, there may be an appearance of something showing up that's lack or illness or sadness, but the woman who expresses dominion and expresses control in the one place she has full control will not let the appearance of ill health or sorrow or even failure interfere with the image of greatness she has in her mind. Anybody who has expressed greatness has failed 100, a million, infinite times. Because we learn through the mistakes. That's why it's take one, take two, take three. You go watch a movie this week. You think that was the first shot? They just took it and filmed it? No, there's 100 takes for a 12-second scene for you to watch in that movie. What does that say about the expression of God in our life? Our true imagination has the power to hold an image and likeness of God in any situation. And then we decide dominion over how we're going to express God in that situation. We may not be able to change a situation, but we can absolutely change what we express and who shows up. Like Carlos sang this morning, and Marie, do you know who you are in that situation? Because in this way, the substance of God is realized within us in the very now present situation. If we're seeking more money, then we're neglecting the true source that God is within us, because only through dominion of our mind can we bring forth unlimited spiritual substance. Our minds can envelop a course of steady increase, and we can continue forming more and more substance as we express it in our mind. And it is in this way we can appreciate the power we have to express and to demonstrate life in a mighty world.
Mysteries surround us. Time passes, things change. What a mighty power I see. All is unfolding, nothing is missing. What a mighty power I see. And when you take the time to ponder how we manage through it all, the wonder, the beauty of who we are. And if you take the time and ponder how you've made it through, be grateful for who you are. What a mighty power have we. What a mighty love I choose to see. What a mighty world.
Yes. What a mighty world. What a mighty world it is when we wake to the beauty of who we are and are just grateful for that and that alone. When we realize the genuine meaning of life is for us to be all that we can be in the present moment, and there's nothing missing, lacking, or broken. As we continue in our book study on page 172, Reverend Butterworth says, "Who has not exclaimed at some low moment of his life, 'My life has no meaning'? The sense of meaninglessness is the greatest cause of depression and even compulsive addiction in the form of overeating, alcoholism, and drug addiction. But you see, life doesn't have meaning. Only you have meaning. It makes about much sense to say, 'My life has no meaning,' as it does to stand in a dark cave with an unlit flashlight in your hand and say, 'This place has no light.' Meaning is not found out there. Jesus would say, 'Let your light shine.' Meaning is not found in a job or in a person or in a relationship. Meaning is something you release from within yourself. What a mighty world we perceive with our mind. You know, we're studying spiritual economics because we're trying to balance the playing field, if you will. There is so much negativity being sown, so much fear. They're arguing back and forth, and there's a consciousness that tries to grab onto us everywhere we go. And I'm reading, you know, the handouts that we're giving out every week. And if you turn to the handout this week, the 2 chapters are called The Money Enigma and Discover the Wonder of Giving. And I'm inviting everyone to really think about money this week, not think about needing it, not thinking about how much is there or not there, but think about the power that we give money.